Hey everybody, GC Performance here, back with another video, and today we're back inside the store. We're taking a deep dive look into a pair of wheels that got sent to me from China. Very exciting, under $1,000 wheel set. We're going to talk about all the details today, so let's get into it. Fragile. Please throw at table. All right, everybody, enough joking around. Obviously, the wheels weren't in the box, or were they? But today I have for you guys a very, very good looking pair of wheels here sent to me from the company called Farsports. Now, a little bit of background behind Farsports. They were, before I started using YouTube, obviously I knew that there was Chinese brands out there and other China wheel sets out there. They were one of the first wheels I was seeing pop up on my bikes I was selling in store. I'm talking like 4 or 5 years ago. Branded with Farsports. Obviously the logo is much bigger. These have a different logo, which we'll talk about in a second. But these were the first wheel sets I was hearing about from other consumers or other people out there on the road. From what I know of or what I've heard of, very quality rims. They use a lot of nice materials. Also hubs that we know, like these are outfitted with DT Swiss 350 hubs. You can kind of choose and spec around your hubs. They're using Sapum spokes and nipples on here. So again, a familiar spoke and a familiar hub that we see in bike shops day to day. So they're very easy to work around. And also if you have any issues with these spokes or hubs, any kind of normal bike shop around here can kind of help you out, which is good. Definitely a quality definitely a benefit to not having a carbon fiber spoke. Now I'm not going to sit here and say that carbon fiber spokes aren't nice. I do like them, but I don't think they need to be on every single wheel set. So this wheel set right here is underneath $1,000. They have great quality Sapum spokes. You can get them replaced at any kind of bike shop. Much easier for someone who maybe lives more rural or maybe in a isolated area, and they don't want to have to deal with proprietary spokes and proprietary rims. So very, very cool. But Farsports was so nice to reach out to me. They said, hey, we have a wheel set for you. I don't have a discount code for you guys today, but I believe whenever this video drops, they're having like a sale for 5% off. So this wheel set right here retails for $919. And with that 5% discount, I think it's like $850. They're offering free shipping from China. I think it's about 10 to 15 days to get to your doorstep. So very cool. They did obviously a little bit of rebranding with the logo. I like it. It's minimalistic. Has their Farsports logo on there. They have a nice glossy carbon fiber weave on here as well. And also this is not from Farsports website. This is actually from their own like OEM wheel set website where you can actually pick and choose your spokes, your carbon fiber weave. You can actually configure the wheel how you want, whereas farsports.com is more of like, hey, these wheels are pre-made. This is how you're going to get it. This website called Wheels Far is going to allow you to configure this wheel set how you want with different hubs, different spokes, different color carbon fiber weave, everything. You can customize this thing down to the T, which we'll talk about in a second. So this wheel right here is a 45 millimeter in depth rim. They also offer in a 35, a 30, a 28. They also offer in a hooked or hookless version. They also offer in hold or non-hold rim channel as well. This one is the newest one. So this is my configuration, how I set it up with them. I spoke with them. I said, hey, I live somewhere flat, so I want the deepest rim I can get, which is this rim in this configuration. It's a 45 millimeter depth. This is a hooked rim because I prefer that way. I can still run tubeless. And then I chose the non-holes, which we're seeing more and more manufacturers do. It's just easier when setting up tubeless. I don't run tubeless, but I just like the ease of it. I don't like seeing the rim tape hole in there. To change a spoke out, everyone wonders how you do that if you get a nipple that's broken, because obviously they're exposed here. I've done it where I ran a gear cable through here into the rim channel with the spoke head on there, boom, and then fed it back through. You can also take a magnet with the alloy nipple or the nipple itself and run it into wherever you want as well and drop it in place. But I just prefer it that way. It's a DT Swiss 350 hub, which again, like I said, a lot of people are familiar with. Center lock rotors, and then a Shimano Freewheel body on here, I believe coming with a 36 tooth ratchet. And the DT Swiss 350 hub, I know again, our minds tend to associate or affiliate a 350 hub as like a cheaper option. But literally the only difference between the 350 hub now and the 240 hub is basically just weight. And like, I'm sure like a little bit of like maybe different bearings or something like that inside there, but it's very, very minimal and very, very marginal. The 350 hubs now are a ratchet system, practically bomb proof. They look really nice. And like I said, it's just weight difference between the 350 and 240 on there. But yeah, anyways, like I said, I get a lot of these wheel companies reach out to me a ton of times, basically just going and say, hey, we'll send you up a pair of wheels, do a review on it, push it to your people. But honestly, I mean, I've done really well with WinSpace. I really like Elite wheels as well. They make good stuff. But anything that's under $1,000, it's really, really quality made. I definitely think there's a place for it in this market. And I think that, I think in the future, I don't think why more and more wheels shouldn't be around this price point. Again, this is a quality rim. They feel super, super nice. This company alone is giving you the choice to run whatever kind of depth you want, 25, 28, 30, 35, 45 millimeter depth. You can choose whatever you want. You can choose whether you want hookless or hooked as well. You can choose the spokes you want. You can choose the nipple color you want. You can choose your hub you want. You can choose the rim finish you want in terms of gloss. Like I chose gloss here because I like the look of gloss right now. You can choose a matte. You can choose a raw carbon weave if you want. I think that space or that option for consumers, especially under $1,000 for people nowadays, that is becoming more of the norm. And these are name brand quality products we're seeing. It's not like a Novatech hub. It's not like a unheard of spoke brand or something like that. You're getting a really, really good quality and really good value in terms of what you're getting. Even without the discount there, even for $9.19, it's free shipping right to your door. You're getting a 2-year warranty as well. And Farsports has been around for a very long time. So that's why I feel the need to bring this attention to my channel, as well as it's a great wheel set that I can recommend to consumers. Because not only you guys might think, hey, he might just be pushing these wheel sets, but there's a lot of times where I sell a bike to friends or a customer who becomes a friend or whatever. They buy a bike for $5,000 with alloy wheels. And, you know, I just want the best for them. So I say, hey, if you don't have $2,000 for a pair of wheel sets, go buy this wheel set's a great pair for $1,000. I mean, it's going to make the customer happy. It's going to bring them back to my store. And really, it's a great option. I think there's a lot of room out there for competition. There's a lot of people out there who definitely can I think you're gonna see more and more companies and manufacturers out there set a goal price for $1,000 for a pair of wheels, because that's that real sweet point for there. I'm not saying there isn't a realm for $4,000, $3,000, and $2,000 wheels, but definitely an entry-level wheel set. There's no reason why you shouldn't get a quality wheel set at $1,000 anymore, like back in the day where they used to be kind of junky. So I think Farsports did a really good job on that. Again, like I said, they did the rebranding with the new logo, and also the rim detail is very, very nice. I do like the quality there. They have the drain holes here on the side. Super, super stiff wheel set. I will be trying these things out whenever I get a chance to get back on my bike. I do have my scale here that I want to weigh to kind of see what we're getting here for a weight. Again, these are 45 millimeter depth, Sapum spokes, and also Sapum nipples, and a DT Swiss 350 hub. But I kind of want to get a weight to get a good idea of what these are around. So let's see here. This is a front wheel and a 45 depth rim, DT Swiss 350 Sapum, 653 grams. It's actually really, really light. Bada bing, bada boom. And for the rear, 750 grams, so 650, 750, 1,400 grams, give or take. It's not the lightest wheel set in the world, but definitely gonna be lighter than your starting alloy rims, and definitely gonna be lighter than majority of all alloy rims on bikes for sure. But again, very, very stiff and very, very nice. Now, something that I did notice, and I don't know if it's just me, the box that they came in was very, very bare minimal. It's just a cardboard box with literally nothing inside of it. No valves for tubeless, no fancy user manuals, no nothing. It basically came with this foam and that's it. I don't know if because they were sending it to me as a YouTuber that's like, hey, just send them out. But again, I think I would be okay with that for being $900. I'd be okay, I just need to buy my own valves for that, and that's it. I really don't need a wheel manual on these wheels because, again, I'm not going to be researching it, and everything you pretty much find online. But who the hell's calling this time? But yes, so to sum it up, if you guys are looking for a competitive price wheel set, you can go over to wheelsfar.com. I'll put a link down below to these exact same wheels where you can build them to your configuration. They also have different depths, different wheels, different configuration you run on anything. Like I said, if you do want more of a mainstream brand wheel by them as well, you can go to farsport.com, where it's the whole website's done up. The wheels are a little bit more money, but they come with their own specific hubs, and they set a desired consumer with a desired weight and a specific design for whatever you want to do. You have all those options to do so in there. But really, like I said, I think that these wheels are a phenomenal deal for them. The carbon weave looks really good. The actual bed itself for the rim channel looks really good. super stiff. They don't have a lot of give to them. And the spoke design, these are all hand built, hand quality made. Like I said, you have the safety spokes in here, but super, super strong. Right up to tension. These are UCI legal as well. I don't have a camera. Like everyone who wants to go inside and see the internals of cameras. I don't get that. I mean, I kind of get it where people are like, oh, I want to see the inside. Where are they hiding? But like, again, like it's like my buddy who works construction and does like wiring for like really, really nice houses. Like sometimes I'll throw like a Snickers wrapper behind there because he knows no one's really supposed to see the inside of it. Like as long as it's built the way it's supposed to be built and performs how it's supposed to be performed, like I don't care if there's like a little bit of like carbon residue left in here that like maybe they left by accident, you know, or like I don't know. I don't get the whole phenomenon of people wanting to see the crazy finish work in there, and especially at this price point. I'm sure they're really, really good. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I will put a link down below if you guys are interested in these wheels. And Farsports have been around for a long, long time. I'm sure you're going to see a couple YouTubers do a little bit of these videos, but I really do like the outlook on these wheels. So thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.